Hello everybody, this is Kevin and welcome back to Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planeswalkers 2013 campaign. Last time we battled against Talran and were victorious even though we made a little bit of a stumble mistake on our attack. Today we are going to be doing an encounter. We actually might do two encounters. I did a little bit of research on this and it looks like these are unique decks. They're not really real decks. I will let you know I cheated a little bit. I looked to see what this Disturbing the Nest is. And yeah, it's not really, let's just say it's not really a real deck, it's a little different. If this one's anything like the Disturbing Nest encounter, I'll probably do both of these in the same one. Hopefully we won't lose these, and then we'll get on to Garrick for the next video. So let's go ahead and get started with the encounter of Disturbing the Nest. Oh, tells us a little bit about the encounters right here. It says encounters are a way to test how your deck performs against a specific strategy. You play your deck as normal, but your opponent plays the same cards in the same order every time. Recognizing the patterns in your opponent's play can help you beat the encounter. So, there you go. That's what the encounters are. Like I said, if I lose, I might have to find a different way to do these. Let's see, we could keep using the red deck, or we could go for the green deck. I think what I would do, I did unlock a new one, but we'll do that last. We'll use the red deck again for, let's see, I think there are like 10, actually I have no idea how many Planeswalkers there are because it doesn't show me. I think we'll use the red deck again for the first encounter. Then we'll use, we'll use the red deck for both the encounters, see how we do. Then we'll go to the green deck to play against the green deck. That doesn't seem like that'd be a good idea, does it? But I guess we'll try to do that. It might be a mirror match on the green deck. But that's where we're going to end up. I hope we're not like playing the same Planeswalkers all the way through. But like I said, this is a blind playthrough, so I'm learning as we go. You are learning with me. Alright. Let's get started. We have 3 lands. We have a 2/2 with fire breathing. We have our Fire Wing Phoenix that we can get back. We have our burn spell, 4 damage to a creature and 2 to the controller. And our other burn spells. We're not playing anything till turn 3, but we do have lands. I think we're alright. I'm not sure who is on the play, though. It would be us. Okay, so that's good. It's always good to be on the play. In general, if you don't know, if you're ever in a tournament, if you win the dice roll to pick who goes first, you always want to go first in standard, at least currently. And then, like, if you're playing sealed, which is where you build the decks with, like, packs and stuff, here's a 1/1 flyer for 1. Like I was saying, if you play in other formats like sealed, then maybe in draft, but I know in sealed, then you usually want to go second to get the extra card advantage. We did draw a Rain of Embers. Deals 1 damage to each creature and each player. Like I said, I cheated a little bit and saw what we were playing against. I didn't know this card was in the deck because I haven't looked at it, but knowing what we're going against, I'm actually going to hold this card off for a little while because it's going to help us out a lot after a little bit here. You'll see what I'm talking about once we get to it. But if this encounter is what I think it is from what I did the research on, that card should pretty much just win the whole encounter for us. So we're going to take our damage. Next turn we'll be playing our creature unless we get something else. And it does do the damage to each creature and each player, so we don't want to do it to our own. Well, we don't want to play creatures that it's going to kill, but I don't even know if we have any. But he's playing another Suntail Hawk, which is another 1/1 flying. You might start to get the gist of what this encounter is. Suntail Hawk, Suntail Hawk. I wonder what the next one will be. So anyway, what did we draw? Flame Break does 3 damage to each creature without flying and each player. Creatures dealt damage this way can't be regenerated. It's not going to help us against the flyers, so we're just going to play our dude. We're actually just might use that as a burn at the end. Because it would kill our own guys, and we don't want that. Well, it'd at least kill him. This one has flying, so it's okay. Okay, but this card will actually be really good in this as well. Hopefully we can draw some land. And there's another bird. Another Suntail Hawk. Alright, so what do we draw? We drew our 2/1 haste that gets bigger. We're going to go ahead and use the embers to kill the creatures, attack for 2. Hopefully we can draw some land. But we don't want to, you know, we want to play it before this so that we don't kill him. We don't really have any other plays, so play this. And kill his dudes, let us get in for 2. And then hopefully we'll draw some land next turn. And take him to 17, so we're both at 17. So if you haven't got the gist of it yet, I think he just plays a Suntail Hawk every turn. Like, that's literally everything he does. Plays a land, Suntail Hawk. I think that's what it is. I could be wrong. Maybe he'll start playing 2 of them or something, but... Or maybe he'll play something big in the end. We did get a land, though, so that is good. So we can do our damage. Oh, we just play our dude. We're going to play our 4/1 flyer. And then if we get another land, we could use this. But he'll probably attack anyway. But anyway, we're going to play our 4/1 flyer. Which isn't going to be great against the 1/1s, but if we can clear the board again with our other burn spell, then we'll get in for that damage. Because it'll do 4 and then our 4/1 will do 4. So if we can get him down to 8, then we can just wipe it out with that. Probably won't be attacking with him next turn, though. Of course we could, because I can just return him to my hand. Every turn, and it'll keep him where we're just taking 1 a turn, because he'll be blocking 1 a turn. But we'll see what we draw here. If we get a land, might be different. Oh, he's not attacking. Okay. So we can play 2 creatures this turn. Because he obviously doesn't want to block that. I mean, he might trade for the 2 of those, which is fine, because then we can do them extra damage. None of these have haste, do they? He has haste. But I don't want to trade him anyway. Let's see. We'll just attack with our 2/2 and see what happens here. Because it does have fire breathing, doesn't it? Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Let's see if he double blocks. Yeah, he's double blocked, so that's fine. And we're going to drop both our creatures. So we can get in for more damage next turn. And we can also kill his guy and do 2 damage to him. So we'll do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which would drop him to the 8 range. Then we can kill his bird if we draw a land with this and finish him off. Still didn't draw a land, but we did draw a burn spell. We're just going to go ahead and use our outrage so we can get in for more damage. Take him to 6. So now we can just finish him off with burn pretty much, because we have 6 points of damage in our hand. Land Suntail Hawk. Suntail Hawk. It's a great strategy. Great strategy. Of course, this is an easier one. You know, obviously it's one of the first ones. Still not drawing land though. Let's see, he's at 6, 4, 5, 6. We can just burn him and kill him. Can't play that, but we are just going to kill his creature and then attack for lethal. So, not too difficult. We could have pumped, but it's irrelevant because we win anyway. So, unlocked another achievement, Time of Heroes. I like the music in this game. So we got another card. We got another avatar, or avatar slaughter. We got an achievement unlocked. What did we get here? So we got 2 achievements that time. And another card, which is a 4/3. If a red instant or sorcery you control would deal damage, it does deal with that damage. So that's another card. So we're going to go ahead and hit campaign ladder here. That's what I did last time, but it didn't really take me to any campaign ladder. It just took me back to where I was. But I guess that's what it means. I thought it meant like a ladder of competition or something. You know, like online ladder. But I guess it would make more sense that it's just the campaign. But we're going to go back and see if we can do the other encounter. I have no idea what it is. The picture is a Prodigal Pyromancer, so maybe who will turn 3 play Prodigal Pyromancer and then keep playing them. which would be kind of difficult with our guys with 1 defense. Yeah, that is a Prodigal Pyromancer. There's also a tutorial. I didn't do the tutorial. I didn't even look at the tutorial. I just noticed that there's a tutorial down there, but I think we know how to play Magic at this point. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do the second one here. The Cult of Flame. Don't know what he's going to do, but we're going to play the green deck because I feel like we'll probably have creatures with better defense, maybe? I just want to see what the green deck is anyway, before we go ahead and play against Garrick in the next one. Alright, so we have 1 forest, which is probably not going to keep, because that's never good. 5-drop, a really big dude. Power toughness equal to none of the green symbols and mana you control. Costs 1 less, which we don't have 2 lands, so it doesn't matter. Fights and gets land. But we don't have land, so we're not going to keep this. You don't keep 1 land hands as general, especially in this game. You get an extra 7, so. 4. You have a 4-drop hexproof. Ends battlefield, destroy target artifact or enchantment, and can't be countered. Zen 8. I think we're gonna go ahead and try it because we have 4 lands and we have our 4-drop, and surely we'll draw some other spells instead of land. We might just keep drawing land, but that's always stupid when that happens. But we'll see what happens here. Like I said, if it is like all Prodigal Pyromancers, which is what that card is, because the last guy we played was all Suntail Hawks, then we want to be able to do as much, get in for as much big beats as we can. So we drew a 4/4. Can't really do anything yet. Of course, that might not be. It is a 3-drop, so like by the time he has the first one out, we'll have a creature, and we can probably just start overwhelming him. Assuming that's even what this encounter is. I did not look online to see. I'm just going by what we saw from the last encounter. But I guess we'll find out next time, or the next card he plays. We did draw a 3/2 trample. Unfortunately, that wasn't the turn before. It would have been a lot better to have. For 2 green. Because we could have went ahead and got on for that damage. But next time, we're going to play our 3/3 hexproof. And he can't kill the hexproof with the Pyromancer, so we can just bash in with him anyway. So is this the Pyromancer? Yep, that's what he is. 1 damage target creature player. So we can safely assume, well, maybe not safely, but I will assume every turn he's going to be getting one of those. So first he'll be doing 1 damage, then 2 damage, then 3 damage, and so forth. Search the library for a forest card, put it on the battlefield, and shuffle your library. Do I want to do that? So give me the 5. Because then I could play a 4/4, because this guy's just a 3/3. But then that will help me get up into this stuff. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and do that. It might have been better to do like if I drew a 3-drop, because then I could have backed it up, or if I drew a land after that. But it's not too big of a deal. So once he gets the second Pyromancer, this guy's gonna die. He'll eventually be playing 2 of them a turn, maybe. He's just going to attack. So is he playing another Pyromancer? That looks to be the strategy. 1 damage target creature player. What am I looking at? Ashes, dead man. Ashes. Just reading the quote at the bottom. Kind of enjoy the quotes. So what do we draw here? Attacks against +1/+1 for each force we control. Don't really want to play him because he has his guy that can just burn him out. So we're going to play our pack leader, because then whenever other creatures come into play, we can draw some more cards. Pretty much all the creatures except for the guy we just drew will let us draw more cards. And card drawing is always good, especially in Magic. Gives you card advantage. And he's going to take it. Yep. We'll probably kill that next time, but what does this do? Whenever another creature with power 3 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. So let's see if he won't attack. He'll probably just kill the 2/2 and then play another Pyromancer, or the 3/2 rather. So I picked the green deck, so I figured we put a lot of pressure on. He's not going to kill it yet, though. He'll probably block and then kill it afterwards. So we can play our Hexproof, or we can play our 8/8 Trample. Enters battlefield, destroy target artifact or enchantment. He doesn't have any artifacts or enchantments. So we're just going to attack and see what happens here first. He might actually block and then... See, because he could triple block and then tap to kill him. I don't know, because if he... I don't really want to lose him because I want to keep drawing the cards. I think I'll just attack with him and see what he does. He might block and then tap to kill it. Or just take the damage. No, he's going to do one. To me. Another one to me? That's kind of odd. Okay. That's not what I expected him to do at all, but... We can play our Hexproof and draw a card, or we can play our 8/8 Trample. We're going to go with the Trample. Yes, I want to draw a card. Why would I not want to draw a card? Of course, it is a May ability, so it has to ask you. I think you can actually turn it on where those abilities... Well, I guess it is a May, so it's always going to ask you. I don't know if you can turn it on where those abilities always activate or not, but... There's another Pyromancer. I don't really know if he's going to do combat tricks or not, but we'll find out. Chain creature gets +1/+1 for each force you control. We're going to put this on our Trampler so that he can't kill him with any combat by blocking and then doing more damage to him. So looks like he's going to go ahead and kill our guy. So he's going to get +6, making him a 14/14. And I think we're just going to win here. Let's see. Power 4 or greater. Can't play him anyway. Go ahead and play this guy. No, it's 3 or greater, isn't it? So we should get to draw another card. Yep. It's always good, always good. We did draw this dude. Which power attachment is equal to the number of green mana symbols and the mana cost of permanents you control. So he'd be a 6/6 when you play him, plus the other ones, but let's attack. Just gonna bash in there. Because he is trample, like it's just over. It's just over. Bam. Alright. So we've completed our second encounter, got another achievement, Beast Within, which is actually a magic card. That is not the magic card. What does it do? I can't read them. They're so small. Let's see. It costs 1 less green to cast for each green creature you control, and its trample is an 8/8. Looks like for 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's so small it's hard for me to tell. But that's our second encounter. Hope you enjoyed these 2 encounters. Next time we'll be fighting Garrick. We'll be playing the mirror match, it would appear, because, well, no. We have the option of playing the blue deck, so we may do that. Jump over to blue deck, which is the last deck that we unlocked, and use that against Garrick. So we're not playing a mirror match. And you did get to see a little bit of this deck anyway. But we'll figure out, we may come back to this deck. Like I said, I have no idea how long it actually is. Anyway, I do hope you all enjoyed this episode. Come back next time, like I said, for Garrick, and I will see you all later.